a Mystagogue. I don't know what it's fighting though. That's weird. It's probably conventional monsters that hang around this place.
What is low?
Well, it's doing a fine job of taking care of the peccaries and such, but
Seen and destroyed.
all I'm trying to do is poke at its eye.
I will find you.
Really made a wreck of this office. Alright, here goes. Okay. This thing is harder to load than a Pez dispenser, relatively speaking. Well, that seemed to work. A lot of collateral damage, but there it is, the head of a Mystagogue. And its arm too. I'll put that in a locker and clean up the rest of this. So now that I've got a Mystagogue head, I can make that flamethrower thing.
Will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider
Where'd its eyes
this your
go?
top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
That's surprising. What was that? What is going on? Oh my goodness. The eyes. When the Mystagogue gets killed, they tend to go kind of nuts. And now after a good night's sleep, I can craft the Mystagogue. Oh, wait a second. Okay, Transuranic Super Ally. Check. Thermocell. There it is. Now I'm going to make another thermocell for the flamethrower, which I need a lot more. But I love this thing. Especially since I got defense rooms to spare. I'm going to take this thing and... I'm not exactly sure how this works. I might want to test it out. Okay. Flamethrower.
Attention, this sector is under precautionary...
Needs 4 lab burners, needs 4 reinforced hoses. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. And 2. And boy, do I need carbon after this. And 4. FL. Here we go. I knew there was a reason I was carrying around my lodestone fuel. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I got a lot of those, but it's not a choice for fuel. Also, I noticed that the exosphere can be upgraded. Just for curiosity's sake. A quill spear. I don't know what's in this. And I'd rather not use a quill rifle. Also a volt staff, which actually uses those weird yellow organs or whatever they're called. But I thought I had some extra wind chimes. I found them in shadow gates. I put them somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So the exosphere now becomes the volt staff, albeit only because I didn't discover whatever this thing is yet. It's a sharp weapon and a shocking one. So let's see if this thing actually works. I noticed that there are maps behind this big ice sheet here. See, how much did that use? Not much. Okay, that's good. Alright. Yeah, my aim's always been a little iffy, hasn't it? I'm gonna wait for this fire to burn itself out. There we go. And I can at last have a look at the maps for this place. Those should be... It's not displaying for some reason. Maybe it needs to load a bit. I'll look at them later. So, about the barracks, I noticed that up on, I think it's the 4th floor, there's like a place where you can jump down. I just hope that there's no... Gee, here I go saying, I hope there's no Bigfoot, and there's a Bigfoot. Okay, I overheated the weapon. I didn't know that that was possible. Let me see if I can... I should be able to use this to... what is it doing? 80, 90, 100... 100 what? Is that like a charge thing? I heard that. I have no idea where the lag actually is, though. Hoping I don't find out the hard way. All I'm really trying to do is get to the 4th floor, which is right up here. What a freaking Sasquatch. So they have a lay active spot. I really can't be dealing with this. Alright, where's my... There it is. Okay, about these Sasquatches. Okay, so it should be around here. There's like this ledge, and it was this way? There was like a way outside. Yeah, here we go. Apparently it was on the 3rd floor. Maybe it was on... Maybe you could only get to it by the 4th floor. I don't know. I'm going to switch Kylie here out for my gravity cube, because I'd like to stick the landing. Yeah, see, I heard that. I'd like to land on here. Alright. Kylie back. Now I thought this was like the gym or something, but it isn't the gym. It's the barracks. Let me see if there's anything else out here. Just in case. Holy moly! Look at that. There's one of those corruptor robots. Is that door locked or? I mean. Okay, yeah. I opened that door just to make sure that, just in case I get stuck, like, behind it. Wait a minute. Is that the only one of those there is? Or is there a second one? Maybe I'm just being ridiculously paranoid. Hello? I heard somebody. See anybody here? There's just some... What did... So that's somebody's eye. That's a weird noise. Now what this has to do with anything at all, I have no idea. But in order to be hypnotized, you have to be a willing subject. Is that smoke? I could swear up and down. There's like smoke ahead of here. There's smoke. I can kind of see it. I know. You have to be a willing subject to be hypnotized. I am not one. I don't know whether that works in game or not. Looks like people lived here too. There's another level to this. There's that robot. I'm gonna have to face it off of face it eventually. And before anybody says anything, yeah, I can kind of tell that's one of those robots that doesn't care whether or not you have a night pass. Yeah, it could be Dr. Mance himself. It wouldn't make any difference. Oops. Did not mean to go quite so far. But sometimes you have to give it all you got. So these are the barracks. I'm guessing security lived here. I ought to wash myself. Just because I was slicing up Sasquatches. So surprised that I had to use that in. Wait a second. Okay, that didn't do anything, but I thought I would get some frozen essence out of that. It's not X-rays and it's not fire. What is it? Maybe I'm going off a false assumption that Kraus will give you frozen essence. I could be wrong about that. Ooh, bullets. Oh, what's this? Light. I got enough of those.
Just another cleanup job.
I heard that. Intermediate, I might need those. Are there heavy guns in this? Same marker. Okay. Let me just have a look at all of this here. There's an outlet here. There's my laser collector. I had to use it a little too much, to be honest. So I'm going to put it down here. Laser emitter here. Get this charging. Now, I am positive I heard somebody up here. In fact, I think I saw somebody up here too. There's gotta be somebody up here.
I'm freezing.
I heard that. Oh, hello. Dr. Shepard, how are you not freezing to death? You don't have a heat gizmo
Unbelievable.
like Dr. Stern and Janet Ross did. Surprised you haven't frozen to death by now.
Well, this is a mess. I'm freezing my ass off in here. No one saw that storm up there coming, sure, but someone at Keystone sure had a plan for this. They just send the gatekeepers in to get the lens back, and shut this place down like nothing ever happened. Great thing about a secret facility, you hit an iceberg, no one will ever know. This is a lockdown, pure and simple. Help isn't coming. I thought there might be a way out here, but the only way is through the shopping district and a horde of Gates' favorite gang of freaks. It doesn't look promising.
Dr. Moira Shepard, I remember hearing that name somewhere.
I told Derek it would happen, but he just kept saying, "No, the dark lens is stable. Eleanor knows what she's doing." Well, apparently not. Keystone only cares about the dark lens. Everything else can burn. If they've got the lens, they can replace it. Start again. Create a whole new mess. I'm just waiting for the right moment to... Well, I'll know it when I see it. I'm an optimist. If we ever make it out of here, I'm moving somewhere it never snows. Like Miami.
I remember it actually did snow in Florida once. I don't know if it was that far south, but still.
I'm not sure any of us really understood the risks. There are questions we should have stopped to ask. For all the good it does now. Maybe we deserve this. Well, not me, specifically. I'm a victim here. You? Not sure about you. I told Derek it would happen, but he just kept saying, "No, the dark lens is stable. Eleanor knows what she's doing." Well, apparently not.
I don't think any of them actually know or actually knew what they were in for. Okay, unlock that door. And then I'll have to take that neophyte by surprise. I just gotta wait for him to walk forward and then turn around. Okay. Could have gone smoother, but it could have gone a lot worse as well. Now, there are a lot of questions that that we just didn't know any that we should ask. So might as well read about Dr. Shepard and this thing. Dr. Shepard is convinced that Keystone sent the gatekeepers in to retrieve the dark lens and make sure nothing and no one else escaped. A straightforward cleanup job? Or just another cleanup job? Is there something wrong with this map? Maybe it's been exposed to water or something, and it's like unreadable. So, speaking of Dr. Moira Shepard, a data scientist who discovered the first indications of order surveillance. As one of Dr. Shepard's closest colleagues, Dr. Mayfield once said, "Moira has spent too much of her life being right to bother saying, 'I told you so' anymore." A woman renowned for her purpose and precision, she has voiced her doubts about Keystone's risk management on several previous occasions. No fan of the gatekeepers either, her work in data science has generally kept them at arm's length. somehow managed to not freeze to death up here. Okay, I didn't change it. Charge the whole thing up. Ah!
This place is better.
Alright, I'm not going to jump out the window. Instead, there's something else that's blocked off by the ice wall. Now that I have a flamethrower, I can get to it too. Oh, but there's still the Sasquatch. Hang on a second. Wait, this... I'm trying to think if this is... never mind. I can... I may be able to dodge this Bigfoot there and hightail it to that door there. That's better. Okay, and then I'll go up. Let me see what this does. Or sorry, if I right click, let's just zoom. V just toggles your night vision. Furniture, destroy furniture. Isn't there a way to... There should be. Okay. There we go. There's another ice wall down. It's not the main one. This isn't the main one either, but it is a place that I'm kind of curious about.